Did Arsenal really and truly beat Manchester City in the Community Shield on Sunday at Wembley? Yeah, they did. They did beat them. And here's why. I'm going to break it down very simple for you guys so you can understand as and why I came to this conclusion. You may be sitting there thinking, well, Tom, we already know that they won. They said that they won. But there's many people out there going, they didn't win. It's only a friendly. It doesn't matter. No, it does matter. Because if it was your team who beat Manchester City, like Arsenal beat Manchester City, you would still be talking about it now, whether the performance was good or the performance was bad. But let me break this down. The Champions League. I know you can't compare the two competitions. I get it. I get it. But I'm going to break it down very quickly. Chelsea versus Bayern Munich went to penalties, didn't it? Because in the normal regulated time, it was still a draw. But Chelsea won it. Manchester United versus Chelsea. The regulated time, went to penalties, right? But Manchester United won it. Liverpool versus AC Milan. Oh, it was a draw in regulated time, but Liverpool won it. They lifted the trophy. Did anyone talk about those performances and say, well, technically, you know what? They really and truly didn't win that competition because it went to penalties, so it doesn't matter. Technically, it's still a draw in that game. No, we don't do that, do we? No, what we do is we look at the end result and then determine who the victor is. That's what we do. Now, Arsenal played a very good game. City played a very good game. It was a snooze fest. I'm not going to turn around and say it was the greatest game in the world. It was a snooze fest, and that's because both teams respect each other. And City have found a new respect level for Arsenal. Whether you don't, you're going to try and turn around and say, well, they didn't have their full team out. It was two players missing. Two. Ederson, De Bruyne. I'm going to say it again. Ederson, De Bruyne. Those were the two players that were actually missing from that starting 11. They had competition there. They had Alvarez in there. Foden was on the bench, but he is a part-time player for City. Let's be real about it. Mahrez has been sold. Gundogan's now at Barcelona. Let's be real about it. City wasn't that weakened. Arsenal, on the other hand, okay, they didn't have Gabby Jesus. That was it. It was just Gabby Jesus that wasn't playing. Oh, yeah, Zinchenko. Zinchenko was not playing either. If we're looking at it. So 2 for 2, they both didn't have their strongest starting 11 out. That's what it looked like on paper. But Arsenal have made some tremendous signings in the summer. We already know about Kai Havertz. People are mocking him because he missed 2 chances. Okay, he missed 2 chances. Then what are you going to do? And then ignore exactly what he's done in the whole game? No, we don't do that here. We do not do that here. We look at the whole game as a whole. So if out of 10, if we're scoring it, you can give him a 7. You can give him a solid 7. Yes, he should have scored 1 out of 2 chances. I will give you that. His right foot, his confidence, is shy. It's not there. It's been beaten out of him by who? People slandering online. And what are Arsenal fans doing? We need to protect him and let everyone else keep on trying to do something. And we're the ones to shut him down and say, okay, he may not be the best scorer, but his overall play is what we like. Yes, we want some more goals. Yes, we're expecting at least a 25 goal contribution as a whole between your goals and assists. But let's move on to Declan Rice. 105 million people are still actually debating, is he worth it? You listen to Roy Keane, I don't think he's worth 105 million. No player is actually worth the millions you pay for them. Can you imagine, like, you work at Sainsbury's and a Tesco comes along, and Tesco goes, I want to buy him for 5 million. People are like, what? To do what? It's the same thing playing football. But that's just football. That's just sports. That's what we do. But we're here to debate it. No, we're not. 105 million. I'm going to tell you why he was worth 105 million. That run back he done on Bernardo Silva, and Bernardo dropped on the floor when he saw the mighty tree go, God damn, you're big. Declan Rice is worth 105 million, in my opinion. But the man who stole the show, and I'm going to use that term, man, Jurrien Timber, he stole the show on Sunday. You forgot that Zinchenko was actually part of the team. And then when Tierney come, well, you're like, oh, I can see why you can't get in this team, because not only is Zinchenko in front of you, now you got, you're in Timber in front of you and Kivior in front of you as well. Arsenal have built an army. An army. Please let me say this again. Arteta, Edu, the people behind have built an army, and it's taking time, and we're now seeing it. But do we need a striker? Yes, I will say yes. Do we need an all-out number nine who's just going to sit there and score goals? Yes, we would. Any team would love that because City done that with Haaland. But you take that part out of the game. You can't feed him. Then what does he contribute? And that's why Arsenal do not have a typical number nine. City did. They played Haaland, and then Saliba just took him out of the game, marked him out of the game. You saw the one-on-one runs, and they were both chasing the ball. Haaland didn't want any part of it. He's like, I can't take this guy on. He's not your regular defender that I'm used to badding up. This ain't Rob Holding. I thought Rob Holding was going to play, so I could just burst past him. He realised it was Saliba. He took the ball back to the halfway line, passed the ball, and ran off. And there's a stat out there that he only had 13 touches in the whole game. But we're here to talk about, did Arsenal win the game? And the resounding answer to that is yes. Now, if you agree, just like and subscribe and turn that notification on so you don't miss another show. And if you disagree, well, you still like and subscribe and turn that notification on so you don't miss a show every time we upload. But that's my general consensus. I mean, what's your definition of winning? Is it just you have to win in the regulated time, so that's 90 minutes, you can't include then extra time or penalties? Or is it that whoever comes off the victor at the end in the whole totality of the minutes and penalties, should it be a cup competition? We know that MLS is a bit different where they don't have win, draws or losses, it's win or loss. It's kind of weird what they do over there. But I'm saying this, Arsenal beat Manchester City at last, and that is a confidence boost. Good luck to Nottingham Forest. And I will say good luck to Burnley on Friday because City, they're going to want to try and prove a point, and Arsenal need to prove a point that, okay, the win projects Arsenal going further. The loss does not stop Manchester City doing anything else. But you guys have been great. You guys have been great. Turn out here for TK 24 Sports.